Since we spoke last month, much has been written and more information has come out related to StingRay cell phone surveillance. The New York Times wrote about it, Newsweek, and 3 different police departments have been forced to release information because of lawsuits and judicial rulings. We've got Florida, the Charlotte Department, and North Carolina, and just last week the New York State Supreme Court ruled that the Erie County Sheriff's Department could not hide behind non-disclosure agreements and that the people had a right to know how the devices work. So your thoughts on those, and your thoughts on the idea of HPD facing similar action to get information?
Well, Derrick, you know, I've answered your question in 2 other forms, and I've answered your question at length. I really don't have anything to add to your question. I've said everything that I'm going to say about it. And last time I checked, we're in Texas, not New York.
Sure, but I'm just curious as far as how the department will handle similar lawsuits to force the release of these documents that, for all intents and purposes, you know, you like to reference the Constitution. The people have the constitutional right to know how the department that is funded through taxpayer dollars is using these devices to monitor everyday regular citizens' conversations, you know, indiscriminately. You know the details of the devices, although you won't admit that you're using them. I have found out that it's a 5-person unit called the Communications Intelligence Unit within the Criminal Intelligence Division, as I'm sure you're aware. But I'm looking for more information, and whether I can get it through you or, you know, as I said, I know the ACLU in Houston is curious about trying to see what the department will do and what they're willing to come forth with and what will have to come out in the court of law. But you have no comments on the other states' rulings?
No, I don't, because I don't know anything about the other state's ruling, and the only comment that I've had, I've fully answered your question, and I haven't confirmed or denied anything that you've said. So whatever you're attributing the saying that I'm denying that I denied it.
Yeah. I mean, I know you confirm or deny. I'm not trying to split hairs, but when we have the contracts and the records that say the Houston Police Department for the devices, and we have the City Council records, non-confirm or deny is basically denying something that we know to be true.
In 2 other forms, Derrick, I've fully answered your question.
Well,
There's really nothing else that I have to add to it.
Well, thank you.
Okay.